Good morning. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We want to welcome you to Purpose Journey Counseling LLC Locked In. We are still locked in for 2024. Today is Wednesday, February 14th, 2024. It's Love Day. It's Love Day. So we want to welcome you on this morning. My name is Dr. Natatu North, and I am the owner and therapist of Purpose Journey Counseling LLC, which is located in Cincinnati, Ohio. So again, this morning we greet you. We say good morning to you. It is 7 a.m. and we are live. So we greet you if you're watching us live. But even if you catch us later in the day, later in the week, later in the month, or later in the year, we appreciate you. And we're so glad you are here. But at 7 a.m. on Love Day, we are live. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and X, formerly known. I'm going to keep doing that. Just going to keep doing it. X, formerly known as Twitter. And the YouTube link for this broadcast is posted on Instagram. So we do ask that you take just a few moments. It's really easy to do, to like this broadcast, like our pages on your preferred social media platform. Please follow us on your preferred social media platform. We also ask that you please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Even if you don't watch us on YouTube, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share this video, and let's interact and engage in the comments section. So we do thank you for taking just a few moments to do that. So before we get into what we're doing, I always share these two numbers. It's worth the amount of time we spend on it. So these two numbers, the first numbers for the National Suicide Prevention Hotline: mental health is important. Mental health is important. Mental health is important. So we want to make sure that we have tools readily available. That number is 1-800-273-8255. Again, that's 1-800-273-8255. Please make sure you store this number, even if you don't think you'll ever need it. You never know. You never know. So please make sure you store this number in your phone. And then also there's the number for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Again, that's Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. The number is 988-988. This number is 24/7. Both are. And you can text this number as well. There are resources available. There are people willing to help and ready to help. We just need to make sure that we have access. So there's the access. Those are the numbers. So please, please, please make sure you have those numbers stored. So again, we said it's Love Day, so I want to wish you, no, typo. We can just go in and change that. There you go. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day. It is Love Day, as I call it, February 14th. So want to wish you happy Valentine's Day. And we also want to say again, happy Black History Month. It's still Black History Month. So we want to wish happy Black History Month, as we are celebrating all month. So with Love Day and the love of my people day, or month, I should say, the theme for February is love. So our February theme, is love. So everything, that we are doing this month is centered around love. Love, 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 love. So on Wednesdays, we have what we call Wellness Wednesday. Wellness Wednesday. And on Wellness Wednesday, we are going along with our theme, but we always talk about something that's going to empower us, something that's going to encourage us, something that is geared around whatever our theme is, to kind of get us through the week, to promote mental health and all that good stuff. So basically, today, our Wellness Wednesday, we're going to be answering the question of what is love. Last week we talked about self-love, but today, because it's Valentine's Day, we're going to talk about what love actually is. First, I just want to put it out there that God is love. God is love. So let's start there. Let's definitely start there. But I do want to share a scripture with you because it says exactly what love is. And it's 1 Corinthians, call this the love chapter, 1 Corinthians chapter 13. I'm going to read verses 4 through 8. And it says, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. So, this is a lot. It says a mouthful. But yes, love is patient, love is kind. There are a lot of things that love is, and there's a lot of things in our own erroneous thinking, I'll just say, that we think love is. And God is love. God is absolutely love. So that is our true example and embodiment even of just what love is. But when we're thinking about how do we show, if we're thinking about what love is and how we're going to show love to ourselves, to other people, we have to really know what it is. And let's face it, it's hard sometimes to love. It's hard sometimes to appreciate. It's hard sometimes to like. And liking and loving are not exactly the same thing, because I can love you and not like you at all. It's possible. It's possible. But in all seriousness, if they're not exactly the same thing, we can love someone and really dislike some of the things they do, not judging, but just, sometimes dislike some of the things they do, some of the choices that they make. But love is really patient. It means that, patience is a virtue. It is definitely a virtue. It's definitely a hard thing to do. But when we love someone and we're really showing that love, we're not rushing them to do things. We're not being too hard on them sometimes when maybe they can't do something in the manner in which we would like them to do. It doesn't mean, that we're just kind of letting everything go and there's no standard of how people treat us. But love means, I love you, so I'm going to be patient with you. Love is kind, being kind. That's a part of our tag, being kind, showing kindness, and it's hard to be kind sometimes to some people. It's very, very hard. It's hard to be kind sometimes when we don't think people deserve it. But let's face it, there's always times where none of us deserve kindness sometimes, technically, because we all do things and sometimes don't even embody the love in which we're supposed to. So if we just think about, wow, I was shown kindness when I didn't deserve it, I'm going to show you kindness, even if I think, and sometimes we're wrong in what we think, even if I think you don't deserve it. But it doesn't envy, it's not jealous, it doesn't boast, it's not arrogant, it's not prideful, it's not having a haughty spirit and thinking it's better than someone else, that's not love. That's not love. It's not dishonoring to other people. Meaning it does honor people. It gives honor where honor is due. It is not self-seeking. So it's not about me. I'm just in this for me. I just want to get, I need to get something out of this connection, this relationship. It's not that. It's not easily angered. Ooh, that's a hard one. It's not easily angered. It doesn't, that's self-explanatory. Doesn't get angry easily. It's not like a ticking time bomb. That's not love. That's not love. It keeps no record of wrong. So I'm not keeping a list of all the things that you've done. That's not love. If I love you, I'm not doing that. I'm not keeping tabs on you. It doesn't delight in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. Wow, the truth. We're not looking to bring others down. It just doesn't get excited. Even when we see someone, I have to say this, even when we see someone whom we maybe struggle to love, we struggle to love in a situation and they got what they deserve, it doesn't rejoice in that. That's not love. It doesn't rejoice in that. But it rejoices with the truth, just the truth, being honest, integrity. It always protects. If I love you, I'm going to protect you. That's even your reputation. If I love you, that's why I can't go around telling people everything that just happened that may be negative in our experience, because I want to protect you, because I love you. I may not vibe with what happened, but I'm going to protect. It always trusts, it always hopes, and it always perseveres. It lasts. Love is never ending. And the next verse talks about how it doesn't fail. It continues on. Love is something that lasts forever. It's not something that ends just because something happens. That's why sometimes, you can say this connection we may have is over, but the love is still there. The love can look different. It might be more of the friendship love. It might not be the romantic love anymore, especially like a relationship with a significant other. But true love does not fail. It doesn't end. I don't love you anymore. Well, if you can say I don't love you anymore, then maybe you didn't love the person to begin with. Just think about that. Just think about that, because true love never fails. And like I said, it can change. It can change the nature of that love. Well, yeah, we were romantically involved, but now I love you as a friend. Or, you are my best friend, but now we're not best friends. I still got love for you, though. Or we're family. Maybe we fell out. I still love you. But, just the nature of our relationship may change, but love never fails. So what is love? Love is a lot, but God is love. And like I said before, God is the true embodiment of love. So if you really need an example of what love looks like, there is a book that has 66 books within the book that is a true expression and embodiment of love. That's the Bible. If you want to know a love story, the best love story there is, read it. Read it from Genesis to Revelation. You're going to learn about what love is. But I know Valentine's Day is typically set aside for romantic love. I love you. I'm in love with you. We're together. We're in a relationship. And that's all good. That's all good. But what I want to encourage each and every one of all of us, and myself included today, is to show love, period. To be that embodiment of love today, to exude love in our words, our actions, our speech, whether you got a Valentine or not. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation. It could just be, it could be a stranger, smiling at them. If we see someone on the street who needs something, buying them a sandwich, doing something to show love, not just in saying I love you, or I'm showing this love to the people that I know, or I don't like Valentine's Day because I'm not married, or I don't have a boyfriend, I don't have a girlfriend, a significant other. It's not even, it doesn't have to be about that. You can still show love in your actions, in your speech, and how you walk today. So that's what I want to encourage all of us to do today, is to show love to the people that we are encountering today, whether it's at work, like I said, a stranger on the street. If we're going to post something today on social media, if it's not loving, maybe we just won't do it. We talked about what it is: patient, kind. It doesn't boast. It's not easily angered. Keeps no record of wrongs. It doesn't dishonor others. It never fails. It always trusts. Always hopes. Always protects. We have a true example of what love is. So let's try to radiate that in what we do today, how we live our lives today. Let's try that. Say, you know what? I'm going to show love. When we get that email that kind of grinds our gears, let's show love today on Love Day. So again, I do want to wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. My prayer for you is that you show that love. And my prayer is that as we all are showing each other love, that you will be the recipient of that love as well. So I thank you for joining us this morning. I do want to share this just so that you all know. We do have our Wellness Wednesdays every Wednesday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we have our monthly podcast, #Christian, #Therapist with Dr. Natatu. Excuse me, on the first Sundays of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I did announce this last week, but please mark your calendars. Our next episode is going to be on Sunday, March the 3rd at 7 p.m. We are going to have part two of our February podcast, which was Together Forever Together. That was our podcast for this month. And we are going to be having part 2 for March. So please stay tuned. It was an awesome discussion. There's more. So you definitely want to stay tuned and join us on March the 3rd at 7 p.m. So our tag for Purpose Journey Counseling, which goes along with what we just talked about, I want to encourage each and every one of you to be loving, be kind, see, so didn't we just say that love is kind too? So being loving and being kind. So being kind is also showing love. Oh, wow, that is just amazing. But let's be compassionate and also be intentional. Let's still showing love towards others as well as towards yourself on this love day. Let us really, really, let's take an extra step to be able to exude all of these things on today. So again, we are so appreciative of your viewership. We're thankful for you just being here. We love you. We do love you, and we appreciate you, not just because it's Love Day, but because you are here, whether we know you or not. We love you, and we are thankful for you. And Lord willing, we will see you next week for our Wellness Wednesday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please plan to join us next week. Again, happy Valentine's Day. We're still celebrating Black History Month. So happy Black History Month. Have a wonderful, wonderful, loving Wednesday, and blessings and love.